Let's see.
Okay, I think this is it. I think
Woo.
we are up and running. Let me check it out over here. Yep, all right. All right, we're good. We are officially live.
Yay.
So sorry for the delay on that, guys.
Yay, we're live.
All right, guys. So everyone out there watching, yeah, I know it's like super late and we are just starting night 2 of our COVID-19 fundraiser stream right now. So I'm super sorry. It was just like a weird night. We had some technical issues going on. And it's just been kind of weird, but everything seems to be going smoothly now. And yeah, I see us up on YouTube. I think I see us up on Facebook. Let me just verify that. Yep. Yes. All right. All right. I saw from before Kevin was saying hi, so I don't know if he's still here watching this, but if so, hi Kevin, how are you?
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
Just let me text a couple people. Okay. So yeah, let's get started officially. We are live on YouTube, on Facebook, and soon to be on Instagram. So just leave that here. Leave that here. All right, everyone. Again, so sorry for the delay. If you're back watching, thank you so much for coming on again tonight for night 2 of streaming for COVID-19 relief. So tonight we have Phil here with us. We have Armani here with us from last night. You'll probably remember them. We also have Lexi here, who's joining the stream for the first time tonight. She's super excited to be here. So we are going to jump right into our first segment pretty soon. So the way tonight's going to work is going to be a little different than we planned because of the unfortunate loss of time. So, I know everyone has like a crazy busy schedule and I don't want to keep anyone on, too super late. So, we're probably either going to do only like one segment, maybe two, or we're going to do like super quick segments. So, for you guys right here with me on Zoom, I just want to ask you really quickly, like how late can you guys stay on? Just so I know.
As
It's
long
okay
as
if
you
you
need Adam.
what? What was
As
that,
long
Lexi? You're a little bit quiet. I'm sorry.
as you
Oh,
need.
okay. I don't want to keep you on too late. So how about this? How about we do this? Um, I just need to take a few minutes first to update our social media and everything and get it going on Instagram Live. So you guys got to give me maybe like 15-ish minutes to do that. So while I do that, if you guys want to just like say hi to the audience, just talk a little bit, stuff like that, just kind of talk about why this is such an important cause and what we can all do, to help out with the pandemic and help Doctors Without Borders and everything. If you guys want to do that, that'd be awesome. Then in about 15, 20-ish minutes, we're going to start the motivational speaking segment, which was going to be our first segment of the night, and it still is. So I know Lexi is going to be giving us a little speech. I don't know if Phil or Armani also will, but if you guys want to, you're more than welcome to. And I will also do that a little bit myself as well. So, depending on how long that all takes, we'll kind of see what we feel like doing once motivational speaking is done. So the other two streams we had for tonight were the gaming stream and the poetry and storytelling stream, and then our closing ceremony. So we didn't really have anyone sign up for either of the other two streams, either gaming or storytelling. So what we'll probably just do is after we're done with motivational speaking, if you guys think it's not too late and you want to like do a little game together, we can do that. Or we could just go right into the poetry and storytelling. We could just maybe do like one poem each, one of our favorite poems if you want, or a short story. We could do that. And then we'll do the closing ceremony, but we don't have to do the other ones if like you guys think it's getting late. Yeah. All right.
Sounds
So does that
good.
sound does that sound good to you guys?
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Okay.
it sounds great.
Great. Okay. So again, I just need you guys to give me like 10, 15-ish minutes to get set here on social media and on Instagram. So while I do that, do you guys just want to talk a little bit about what it means to you to be here tonight and to be part of the stream?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
I'm very grateful to be able to speak on the best feeling ever. And I think
Lexi, I'm sorry, I really can't hear you. I don't know. You might want to check if you're like accidentally covering your microphone because I do that sometimes and like without even knowing it. Talk again.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. No, I just wanted to say thanks for giving us the opportunity to speak on the best feeling ever and discuss how to stay more positive during hard times like this. And I think everyone, even if you don't think you need some sort of advice, I think everyone can agree that this is a very hard time and we can all use some sort of way to be more positive during this hard time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And I want to add, and I'd like to say something, and it's really great to be a part of this stream. And what I love about the Best Feeling Ever movement is that I get to meet new people, and I want to spread more positivity and kindness around the world. So that's why I joined this whole thing.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Phil. That was
You're
beautiful.
welcome.
I really appreciate you guys so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For everyone who's watching.
Yes, thank you everyone thank you everyone who's watching.
All right. All right, so I just need a couple more seconds.
No rush.
I'm gonna go have dinner.
All right, Phil, you got it.
Bye, Phil.
All right.
All right, looks like it's just us three, but that's okay. Mm. Sorry again to keep you all waiting. Just trying to get this. Okay. All right, almost there. All right. So let's see, is there anything more you want to like say to the viewers? Do you want to just maybe like introduce yourself before, before you give your motivational speech as kind of like a precursor to that?
Sure. So, hi guys, my name is Alexia. I met Adam through LIU, and he was my RA, the most wonderful RA ever, and
Oh, well, you made it so easy, Lexi. You were the best resident ever.
changed my whole experience dorming and just going to LIU in general. And I am a fashion merchandising major. My passion is fashion. And I also enjoy going to the beach and spreading positivity as well as what Adam is doing. And he's doing a great job of it. So yeah, I just thought it would be great for everyone to spread positivity the way Adam does, and you can in your everyday life just by doing small things. I think like complimenting a stranger or sending a text to a friend. Just these small things can add up and really brighten someone's day in ways you wouldn't even imagine. Personally, in my life, I know right now times have been really hard, and I appreciate anyone who's contacted me and said, how have you been? And just even a small FaceTime call can brighten one of your friends' day, and you don't even realize it. But I'll give the floor to Adam now.
Well, thank you, Lexi. Thank you, Lexi. That was absolutely beautiful. You're awesome. It's been such an honor to be your RA over the past year. It didn't, turn out quite the way we thought it would, but honestly, and I really mean it when I say this, like when I was living in Riggs still, like when we were living in Riggs after the pandemic hit and everything, like you always brought so much positive energy to the building, but like even then, like you just made it such like such like a great place, and you just like brought such great vibes, and you just like helped to lift everyone else up there. And it was like so weird and like such a hard time, but knowing that you were like just a few doors down in the same building as me, that just like helped make it such a better experience.
Oh, thank you so much, Adam. I feel the same way. I felt like I wasn't alone. You were down the hall. That's what we're talking about. I think it's just the small things of knowing a friend is there means a lot.
It really honestly does. Like, never underestimate how far that can go, Just like letting people know that you're there for them, like that can literally turn their whole day around.
Exactly.
Sorry, I just got to now I just got to update the description on Facebook. I'm almost ready for our first segment, I promise.
No rush.
I feel so bad that I'm taking so long, but it's fun just to kind of hang out and like talk, with all the audience, right? I don't think there's too many people like watching, but it's still just fun.
Totally.
Yeah, so while I do this, Lexi, do you want to maybe kick things off with a little bit of a Q&A type thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Normally, ooh, we got like a whole 4 viewers.
Hey guys. Thanks for
Normally,
watching.
what's it called? I just lost my train of thought. Oh my God. Oh yeah, normally I would say like we could ask the audience questions and like they could ask us questions and stuff like that and we'd like go back and forth that way. I don't know,
Mhm.
I don't think there's too many people watching in the audience right now. So if you and I want to just, do that for them to watch, we could do that.
Totally.
So, yeah, we could just kind of go back and forth if you want. So Lexi, do you want to like maybe tell me one thing or, however many things you want that you've been doing to kind of make the most of the situation, in quarantine and having to socially distance and everything, because that's been crazy challenging for so many of us.
Yes.
So what's some things you've been doing to make the most of that and to keep positive?
Okay, so in my everyday life, my whole schedule's like obviously changed. And now I feel like I have more time on my hands to do things I haven't usually been able to do. So, for example, I've been educating myself more on meditation, and now I can actually sit down for 30 minutes at a time if I want and meditate. And also, I started my website for my business that I'm hopefully going to continue with. I got a little lazy, but it just shows like with this pandemic, there's positives in it also because now we don't really have that pressure of, schedule. It's more of what you want to do throughout the day, you can do, besides classes, of course, and make time for those things that you've always wanted to do, like read that book, watch that 3-hour documentary. There's the time in the day now that we're all socially distanced, and that's what I've been doing. As well as just like FaceTiming friends for endless hours. There's nothing better than a big FaceTime party, I think,
I agree. I
especially
absolutely
right
agree.
now. Um, Obviously, wearing a mask, but getting outside a little bit is important. Working out, I think drinking water right now is key because we are all wearing masks, and that can sometimes make us forget to keep hydrating, and
Hmm.
hydrating equals more of healthiness, healthy mindset. And it's also important to know that right now it's hard to stay positive because of all the negativity in the world. But if you focus on the positive, you're not going to focus on the negatives because it all starts in your mind. And you have to be mindful of your thoughts, which is inevitably your reality. Because let's say I'm thinking about something negative, like how I did bad on my test all day, my whole day is going to revolve around me doing bad on that test, which, according to a lot of people that believe in mindfulness, can lead to more negative thoughts. But if I wake up and I tell myself immediately, I am grateful for having a bed and waking up today and having food on the table and being able to go to college or just, the simple things, have a car, drive, whatever. you will start to see how positive your reality can become. And I recommend, I've been watching a few things on Netflix about this stuff. One movie is called The Secret, and another one is called Heal. So those are some good documentaries on being more mindful and grateful. And it's not an easy thing to do. It's not. I also sometimes can just feel so alone, and it's hard sometimes, but if you distract yourself with things you have to do and call a friend, and sometimes it's okay to say I'm sad or feel a certain emotion, because everything's temporary. And there's, I don't know, Adam, what was it, the 5-minute 5-year
What?
rule?
Oh yeah, we were just talking about it. We were just talking about the 5-year, 5-minute rule, right? Do you want to say what that is, or should I?
You say it, Adam.
Yeah? Okay. So Lexi, you let me know if I'm right about this. It's that if it's not going to matter in 5 years from now, we shouldn't spend more than 5 minutes worrying about it. Is that right, Lexi?
Exactly.
Awesome.
Exactly.
I agree with that so much, honestly. I really do. Um,
Yeah. I mean, it's a good time also to make a vision board. What do you want your next 5 years to look like? Um, do you want to start your own business? Do you want to work for someone? Where do you see yourself? It's great to visualize these things, because I'm learning this now, which they don't really teach us in school, but I learned this through YouTube and Netflix. If you visualize something, you can attract that into your reality, which is a great thing. Um,
mm-hmm.
Especially right now, if you're feeling down and you want something, if you visualize it enough, studies have shown you can attract that. As weird as that sounds. And also writing down things you're grateful for also produces more positivity. And there's just so much to be grateful for, even though the world is a little shut down right now. Nothing lasts forever. This is not a forever thing. And I think everyone just needs to keep reminding themselves that it's temporary, and pain is temporary. Um, Unless you choose to stay in that state, and you have that option to 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 stay in a bad state, which is not a great thing. And you need to, it's all up to your mind, really. If you want to be happy, you will be happy. You tell yourself, I am amazing, I am positive, I am happy. It's almost creating a reality. And there's an app called I Am. It's an affirmations app where it tells your subconscious mind, just by saying it, just by saying, I am grateful, I am happy, um, I am lovable, I attract wealth. Like, these things will eventually come into your life. And I really recommend that this movie on Netflix called The Secret. I watched it recently, and I've been really trying to shift my thoughts into positive, and it's important. And Adam, anything else you want me to add in?
Wow, Lexi, I mean, you kind of hit it all the nail on the head. Let me just plug in my laptop.
Okay.
Um, I know that, like, this isn't your official, motivational speech yet, so I hope, like, I'm not making you, like, say everything right now. I hope you still have some stuff left, but I'm sure
Oh,
you
yeah,
do.
yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I got you. But honestly, I think you were just so right about all of that. And that's kind of what we really need to be thinking about these days, especially. So I think there's a name for that. I think it's called the law of attraction, right, Lexi?
There you go.
Yeah. So I know you said that you've been on some of these apps, right? So I don't know, do you maybe just want to talk a little bit more about how they've helped you, or like what kind of strategies you use to attract those kinds of things in your life? Maybe
Yeah.
give a little bit of advice.
Yes. So for example, um, I wake up and instead of thinking of all of the things I have to do throughout my day and like all of the stressful things and my test next week, and I wake up and I think of something that really puts me in a good mood, like my coffee. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful I could go have my coffee." So instantly I'm in a different state of like a good mood. And then it produces more and more and more and more positive energy I found throughout my day. Um, I think it's important also who you surround yourself with. So lately, I've been more mindful of who I talk to on a daily basis and who I'm allowing to to be in my life. And it's not always the easiest thing to do when you want everyone to feel good and people pleasing sometimes, and but you need, because it's your life and you are the main character in your life, which is important, I think. So you need to, it's okay sometimes to be selfish and say, I'm sorry. Um, I have to do my own thing today. I'm busy, but I hope that works out for you. And taking a mental break also is something I found to be great. Um, I think our society nowadays is more about like you have to work, you have to always stay productive, always stay busy. But sometimes taking a mental break or a mental health day is totally fine. Um, like if you want to just hang out at a park and have a picnic and that's your day and you didn't do any work really, that's fine. If you feel like that's what something you need to do, that's fine. I think nature is also another big thing that a lot of people aren't getting enough of right now, obviously because of the pandemic, but it's brought a lot of happiness into my life, obviously wearing a mask, but just taking a walk and being in like a 6 feet distance park, maybe going near grass. I just feel a lot healthier being in nature, whether that be your backyard or something obviously safe and social distance. And yeah, I've been trying to keep my own journal by my bed of every morning waking up saying I am grateful for this and that, and then writing down things you want to accomplish is another huge thing because you're more likely to get them done if you write down what you want to do. And I've been doing that as well. Adam.
Yeah, that's awesome, Lexi. That really is. That's thank you so much. So I'm trying to think, Lexi, is there any like questions you want to ask me? Because like I don't want it to just be like, me asking you. Like it's fine
Alexa.
if you want me to like continue asking questions, but
No, no, no. What in your day have you found to be the most, like what in your life right now have you found to be the most helpful tool to cope with this pandemic?
um that is a really great question. The most helpful tool. It's hard to, I guess, pick one, if you know what I mean.
Like
I
five.
guess for me, it's just really important to stay connected with people because, I'm definitely very much like a people person. Like I need to connect with people and like be social and stuff like that. Or I'll like get sad and stuff and I'll get lonely. So that is super important for me personally. So Zoom has definitely helped me a lot with that. That's part of the reason why I put so much effort into running Zoom meetings through Best Feeling Ever and through everything. Sorry, just let me do this.
Don't worry.
But at the same time, it's kind of like you have to balance it because Lexi was talking about how it's always important to set like proper boundaries around your interactions, especially now when we might want to help people, but we also need to be looking out for ourselves as well, right?
Exactly.
So I think that's really super important. So I've just been like trying to balance that. So Lexi, if you don't mind me asking, like, do you have maybe any tips or advice on how we can maybe go about with setting healthy boundaries and like, maybe politely saying no, or any experiences that you want to share? Only what you want to share, of course, but
Let me think. Well, obviously, there's certain circumstances where you just it's up to you. Like if someone says, "Hey, can you come over and help me with my homework?" Right
Right.
now, I don't think it's the best idea. So you'd have to be like, "Why don't we do that on Zoom?" Or if you're actually busy, you could be like, "I'm really sorry. Maybe you could ask someone else." And it's okay to say that. And it's hard sometimes to say no. I have a really hard time saying no to people.
Mhm.
Um, I think it just comes with whatever you're comfortable with doing. And it's great if you want to help everybody and but it's not always the best idea because then you're putting yourself last.
Right,
Um,
right. Definitely true, Lexi. And I think you'll agree with me when I say that, part of the reason why it's so important is because in order to continue helping others, like the only way we're really going to be able to do that is by helping ourselves and by looking out for ourselves, right? Because if we like use up all our energy, then we won't have any left to give anymore. So how are we going to like help others or do anything then, right?
exactly.
So I definitely agree with you on that. Um I know there was a couple other like really good points that you brought up that I was going to actually ask you about. Trying to think now. Um, I think you were just talking a little bit about ways that you stay connected with people and everything like that.
Yeah, I mean, right now during this time, social media is really all we have. Um, and it's easy to sit all day and stare at a screen and go on Instagram, and that's not healthy. It actually is really not healthy. I think communicating with everyone in your house is great. So if you have like your mom, your dad, sisters, siblings, spend a lot of quality time with them. And even just like playing a board game or doing something not social media related is great. Um, because it could really give you a headache and create insomnia and all of that stuff. And it's very hard right now to sit home and just do nothing. But I think creating activities that you find fun, that's COVID friendly, is really important. And like just even right now, it's October, it's Halloween coming up. Like having a pumpkin and carving that with your family's fun. And then I know everyone loves TikTok. You can
Mhm.
make TikToks, take up a new hobby that you wanted to always try. Maybe you wanted to knit a sweater or draw something. That's now you have the time to sit and you could try out painting. anything really.
Yeah.
But it's important to just keep busy because it's easy to not to feel alone right now. Um, and if you do feel alone, I think the most important thing to do is remind yourself that you're not the only one feeling like this because everyone I think can agree that our lives have changed since last year and it's not as exciting anymore. There's not that much stuff to do, but you always have people in your life and that's important to keep reminding yourself. What about you, Adam? Do you have any fun things that you do during quarantine?
Oh, fun things. That is a great question. So well, Lexi, you know how busy I've been
Yeah,
with everything, with running all these best feeling ever meetings, with planning this event here, with everything really. Um,
that's great.
so that takes up a huge amount of my time, but it's also really great too because I love doing it and it is definitely very rewarding and it gives me a sense of like meaning and purpose and it helps it helps me feel like I'm making a positive difference to others and helping others through this and stuff like that. So that helps me. But of course, it's still kind of like work. So I have to give myself a break from that. So, just been playing some games on my Switch, stuff like that, just trying to like chill out. Lexi, I know earlier you mentioned that you're trying to meditate more. That's also something that um
Yes.
that's also something I'm trying to do. So I'll share with all you viewers out there. I'm not sure how many viewers we have right now. Oh, my friend Henry on Facebook, he said he left a comment. He said "Hola," so let's say "Hola" to Henry.
Hola, Henry.
Um. Oh, and we got Kevin. We got Kevin back in the YouTube comments. So you all remember Kevin from last night, I'm sure. So say hi to Kevin. He might even be coming on the stream.
Ooh,
So let me get him the link.
awesome.
Lexi, yeah, but anyway, so I was gonna say, I know I told you this, but I might as well tell all my viewers, all our viewers tonight, that I started a new online course, to train to become a human potential coach, to get certified as that, which is kind of like a life coach, but a bit more advanced, and that's giving me a lot of really awesome skills for how I can help people to thrive and to be their happiest and healthiest selves in every way.
That's
And
awesome.
I actually one component of that class is a mindfulness class. I actually start tomorrow. So every Monday I get to do a mindfulness Zoom meeting, and I'm super excited for that. So that's
Wow.
another thing I've been doing. So let's let Kevin in. He can join our motivational Q&A. By the way,
Awesome.
Lexi, I just want to say, like, you look so super comfy.
I am.
Is that your bed?
This is my bed.
Oh, Kevin, hey, what's up, man?
Hey, Kev.
Hey,
Hey, welcome back. Welcome back for night two. So our schedule is a little different than what we were talking about, as you probably know by now, because we had some difficulty getting this started earlier. So I'm still working
also,
on getting.
so
I'm actually
wait,
still.
you actually, so is that the reason why? So wait, you're still at the motivational speech? Or?
Well, actually, Kevin, so what happened was it took us a really long time to get it set up. And I'm actually right now, I'm still kind of working on getting it up on our social media. I want to update everything on there, get the link out, get the live going. So Lexi and I, while I've been doing that, Lexi and I have kind of just been having like a motivational Q&A session where we're kind of just talking about what we've been doing to make the most of our time in quarantine. Lexi, I know, has a motivational speech that she prepares. So I actually haven't given her the chance to even do that yet, and I feel really bad. But
Don't worry.
but very, very soon we'll let her do that. And then Kevin, if you want to give a speech as well, you can do so. So
I mean, I'm good, but I was just like, so wait, you just kind of started?
yeah, not too long ago we kind of just started. It's been like a really weird night for us, unfortunately. But we're here now. We're still here to raise some money. So, we're just doing what we can, and I think it's still gonna be pretty great. So, yeah, it goes like that sometimes, but what can you do?
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
yeah, Kevin, if you want to join in while I get this up and running, if you want to join in on our motivational Q&A, if you want to talk about anything you've been doing during quarantine to make the most of it or anything like that, we'd love to hear it.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really much have to say, but
That's
I
okay.
mean, uh,
Totally okay. Totally got you.
Anything fun you've
So
been doing?
what was that, Lexi?
Anything fun you've been doing, Kevin?
me,
Yeah.
not much. All I've been doing was just getting some work done. I've been continuing more on my art, and that's pretty much it.
Gotcha, man. Well, that's all awesome stuff.
Yep.
Um, Yes. So Lexi, I was actually going to say, since when we were talking a little bit earlier about, what you've been doing, you brought up Halloween, and I'm glad you brought that up, because one thing that we've been talking about for a while in our Best Feeling Ever meetings is how we can make the most of this Halloween season, which certainly looks very differently from what we're used to, and all that stuff. So of course, Halloween is one of the most exciting times of the year. It's definitely one of the most fun times. But again, a lot of things are going to be looking very differently this year. So, Lexi, do you have anything you want to share about what you're doing for Halloween? Or
I was
Hmm.
planning on actually staying home with my mom and carving pumpkins and watching one of my childhood favorite movies, Hocus Pocus. I just love all of those Disney movies, the Halloween series. It's like the best time ever. And yeah, I mean, I'm happy that we're able to at least do that.
I love it, Lexi. I love it. So that sounds like a nice, like, kind of cozy night at home, right?
Cozy night. Yes. All
Be
about
fun
that.
to spend it with your mom.
Yes.
That's awesome. Yeah. So kind of the same for me. So for me and for all of our viewers out there, let me know if you have any ideas on this. One thing that I'm really still kind of working on figuring out is maybe if there's any kind of safe way I can get candy out to anyone who might be coming by. Because I don't know how many trick-or-treaters we're gonna get. We don't usually get that many, but there's still some, and I feel like even with everything going on this year, I think there's probably still gonna be a few at least. So maybe there's like, I don't know, there's like a safer way of getting candy out to them and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Socially distance, of course. Got to keep everyone safe.
Yeah, I know the mall the mall every year gives out candy. So if anyone's maybe going to the mall around Halloween, uh they give out candy. I don't know.
Yeah, no, totally. I'm just trying to think of like what I can do maybe at home to bring the fun vibes.
Exactly.
So we'll think of something.
We will.
Again, Lexi, so sorry for the delay. Just got to post this link. I know it's been like so super annoying probably.
No, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else. What else should we go over? What else might help people to hear about?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, or we don't have to talk about something specifically like quarantine or COVID related, of course. We could just talk about like, any fun thing. We could talk about our plans for best feeling ever stuff for the rest of the fall.
Ooh.
I think, yeah, Lexi, I think you've probably looked at the schedule, right?
That looks like an exciting schedule.
I think you've seen it, right?
Yeah. I love the pillows in the background.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I've kind of, as you can see, I've kind of over my life I've accumulated quite a lot. So, it's always fun. They never leave my bed. There's literally more room for them on my bed than there is for me. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I think it's important to just do things that make you happy right now. And just live the life you want to live, and if you're not happy, create or even write down what your dream life would look like, and day by day just do one small thing every day to get to that point. For example, I wanted to become more calm, relaxed. I always love to just jump and do things and go places, but now because of quarantine and everything, I had to be home more, which was hard for me. So I've been learning to meditate, and every morning when I wake up for like 15 minutes, I'll take a few minutes to myself and just breathe. And if you're new to meditation or you want to, I recommend the guided meditations where you can listen to someone almost telling you what to do. And this has really calmed me down a lot, I found. And yeah, it really calmed me down. Also, drinking water is a huge thing, because if we're not hydrated, our minds will, we won't be able to be our best self, I believe.
Of course.
So try to drink as much water as possible. And if that gets boring, you can always add lemon or some fun fruit, and just take
Absolutely.
care of yourself during this time, because we're all we have.
Oh yeah. Lexi, do you have any maybe tips to help us remember to drink water and stay hydrated throughout the day?
So there's actually a few apps. If you just go and Google the App Store and you type in drink water, there's fun apps that there's like ways you can literally like water your plant or something, but it's really like your body, and it'll be like you forgot to water your plant, but
Oh, I saw that.
it's cute.
Yeah, it is. And that's a really creative way of encouraging people, I think.
Yeah. Also take your body weight, cut that in half. That's the amount of ounces everyone should be drinking, according to some nutritionist I talked to. But I don't know. Just could be wrong.
That's yeah, that's actually interesting. I've never really thought about that before.
Yeah.
That sounds like it has a lot to it though. I definitely want to look more into that.
Yeah, I
Is
think
that
it's,
something you've tried to do, or?
and then just like, I don't know. Do what makes you happy. That's what I think.
Of course. If you're not doing what makes you happy, then what are you doing?
Exactly. And life is honestly so short to not do what you love. Um, I was
Right.
talking to someone that was elderly actually, and they told me that if they were my age, they wouldn't care so much what people thought, because when you're like 70 or 80 years old, you don't care what people think. So they were telling me to just start now because it'll improve my life more. And I was thinking about it and I was like, you're right. Because if you're not living for yourself, that means you're living for other people. And that's not a good thing, because it's your life and you want to do what you want to do.
Exactly. That's honestly so true.
Um, I don't know. What have you been thinking about?
What have I been thinking about? Well, really, Lexi, honestly, all of the same stuff that you have, all of that great stuff. It's really super important, and I really feel that if we can just learn to be more mindful, it's kind of the root of everything. As part of that course I was mentioning earlier to become a human potential coach, one of the things that they had us read, actually, I just finished last night. I finished reading a book for that course. It's all about how you can get into the zone in whatever you're doing. And so it's like it flows like perfectly almost. You feel like you're achieving everything you want. You feel like everything's like easy and like simple and natural and clear. And it's just like the best way to live life, they say. So, a lot of people get into that kind of zone when they're in like sports or something, but it doesn't have to just be sports. It can also be like really anything you're doing, whether it's like your job, whether it's a hobby, whether it's just like, you know, mowing the lawn. It can literally be anything. And I just thought that was also cool. They make it like they make so much sense out of it. So, it definitely, that's always been something that like I've wanted to try out more. So it's definitely helped me. Um but yeah, again, going back to what we were saying before, um it's all about the mindfulness, because in this book they were saying like the key to all of that, to unlocking that, is being present in the moment. Like that's what you really need to like make all of the rest happen in life. Um so yeah,
I
we just got to be
agree.
more mindful is what it comes down to.
I agree.
So Lexi, do you want to maybe share a bit more about what you've been doing to be mindful? What like that's looked like or felt like for you, how others can maybe do it.
I have, I think I've been more appreciative of the things I have rather than looking at the things I don't have. I think it's easy to just be like, oh my God, I want to do this. I don't have this. And then you need to look at what you do have. And that's what I've been doing. That's helping me keep more of a positive mindset. And the meditation has been really putting me in like a good place every morning, I think, when I wake up. Just because of the positive like vibes it literally like gives off. Um, and that just makes me feel like so like energetic and happy throughout the day. So I think it's important that I wake up and do that. And I forget sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
but I put in a reminder onto my phone, and then every day before I go to bed, I'm writing down in my journal 5 things I'm grateful for and 5 things I learned. So, for example, today I learned that slow and steady doesn't win the race, because I was rushing an essay and I was rushing so much it got deleted. So that taught me a very big lesson. And
So,
then
oh boy, I'm sorry to hear that.
no, it's fine.
Was it a lot of work you lost?
No, it was a little bit. It was a little bit. It wasn't
Okay, that's not that bad then.
that. And
That still sucks. I'm so sorry.
no, it's fine. And then I learned that social media, I watched this great movie actually last night. It's called The Social Dilemma. And I learned that social media isn't really reality. So someone can present their life online as something it's not. And it could
Mm-hmm.
look perfect and all this stuff. And then you would sit there and be like, oh my God, why don't I have this? Why is this not my life? And that's a really unhealthy thing to do, because there's only one of you in this world. And you can't really compare yourself to someone else, because everyone's good at something. We were all put on this earth for a purpose. And that's the problem. There's a great part of social media of connecting everyone, but the bad part is that everyone's defining themselves through likes, which mean nothing,
Mm-hmm.
through followers, which mean nothing. And it's just this whole persona. So I was so close to even deleting social media altogether this week.
Really?
Yeah. Just because I found myself too much into it.
I completely relate to that so much. It's a big part of what we talk about in Best Feeling Ever, right? How we can use social media, to our advantage for the good parts, like you were saying, like to connect with people and to meet new people, because it can be very good and useful for that, even just to give us a little bit of a laugh, a little bit of a distraction. If we see a funny video, or if we, look back on some nice memories of ours or our friends, that can be really healthy and good, right? But of course, like you said, Lexi, it's all got to be like, mindfully using social media. So again, that's a big thing that we like to focus on here in Best Feeling Ever. And we have some plans that we're working on to help people doing that more. So, since we're on the topic, Lexi, do you have any, maybe, I don't know, any thoughts or maybe any tips for how people can, still use social media, but use it more mindfully, maybe? More as like, a tool to connect and to organize?
Yeah. Um, I think waking up and the first thing you do, looking at your phone, checking your social media, liking photos mindlessly, I don't think that's the best thing to do,
Mm-hmm.
because it's like you're training your brain to think that's the first thing you should do in the morning. So I think maybe at times where you're really bored, that would be the best time to get on Instagram and all of that fun stuff. Because if you're making it your whole day, it could be your whole day. And there's a way to
Exactly.
look at that on that. I don't know what it is in settings. You can link.
Yeah, I know most phones these days like track how much time you spend.
Oh yeah, and that's when I looked at how much time I was spending, and I was like, if I'm calculating all of this properly, I'm gonna be staring at a screen for like 5 years of my whole life. And I don't like that. I wanted to, use it for good purposes. Maybe like a business, social media. What Adam's doing is great, using it as a positivity tool.
Thank you. What you're
But
doing is great. Oh yeah, I was a while back, Lexi, because I know a while back you mentioned how you just got a website going for your business, right? So would you like to tell all the viewers about what you're doing?
So that's nice of you to mention. It doesn't really have to do with positivity or anything, but I
Well,
was starting off a vintage business. It's like one of my favorite things is just like vintage movies, the era of that. I don't know, it brings back like a good time, I think, without phones, without everyone like constantly going places and recording themselves, and I think it's just a great thing. So I made a website called The Vintage Tea, where I was selling vintage designer, but I think now I'm going to focus more on vintage items, less designer. Um, so yeah, I'm currently getting my merchandise soon, but
that's exciting.
it is exciting. And I think
Lexi, that's
that
so awesome, Lexi, honestly. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
no, we should all do that, whatever you're passionate about.
Yeah. So Lexi, I know you said that, it doesn't really have anything to do with positivity, but I don't know because clearly you're super passionate about this and you have so many great ideas for it, and it's something that makes you really happy. And I'm sure it's something that makes others really happy as well, and something that they can really, vibe with and find a sense of connection with. So I think that that's, all about positivity. That's awesome.
Thanks, Adam.
Of course. Do you want to maybe talk about some like plans you have for it or
Plans. Um,
for the future, or are you like not there yet?
I was thinking I'm trying to actually get my website name from .net to .com, but I'm not sure how to do that.
Oh, did you only buy the .net, not the .com?
I think that's what I have to do. I have to buy the .com.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So,
Is that what you did, Adam?
well, yeah, I bought well, so when I bought bestfeelingever.com, I think I bought that and I also bought together with it.org. So I have both of them, but I mainly just use .com.
Yeah, I think it's just the little things and just I find it so fun and it's something I'm enjoying. So, just like Kevin and his art, like I think that's awesome. It looks really cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Kevin's doing something great too. Kevin, do you want to talk a little bit about what you're doing, what you're starting up? I know you got your whole art thing going on.
Me?
Yeah, I mean you don't have to if you don't want to, but since you got your background and everything.
I am doing art. Well, okay, so um, I am just like thing is that I'm still a student that's still like studying certain technique of certain artistic techniques, certain like um I'm not sure how exactly I'm gonna do how my art future is gonna play out. But I'm not only just doing art, I'm doing digital art, I'm doing digital photography, right now I'm at Suffolk studying 3D animation. So and then later, sometime on my own time, I do like little crafting stuff. So basically almost every form of art.
It's awesome, man.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys want, I'm trying to build a reputation. So if any of you want to follow me on any of you who are into art, like any form, abstract art or any form of fine art. I also do fan art, so fan art for certain gaming, anime, whatever. All that can be found on my Instagram page at kevin.photo.art.
I follow you, Kevin.
Yep.
Looks great. I'm
Yep.
gonna run to the bathroom, but I'll be right back.
Okay. As soon as you get back, Lexi, are you ready to give your motivational speech?
Yes,
Okay, awesome. Sorry again for the delay on that.
no worries.
Great. Yeah, we'll be here. Yeah, so what have you been up to, Kevin? Anything fun?
Hi.
You're back. Awesome.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so give me like 2 more minutes. I'm so sorry.
No rush.
Hope I'm not like keeping you up or anything.
Not at all.
Although it's earlier where you are, I forgot.
It is early.
That's good. That's definitely good. 1 second. Trying to keep myself organized here, you know?
Of course.
But yeah, is there anything else you want to share about like, I don't know, anything really?
Um, Let me think. I don't know. I was just thinking that, you know, it's important to push yourself because right now you don't really have that like daily face to face interaction with, I mean, unless you're going to school and like seeing your teachers every day. I'm not. It's
Right.
important to like push yourself and motivate yourself. And if you feel like you're not, having the best day, it's important to recognize those thoughts, but know that they're not forever. And something I do is that I go on YouTube sometimes and I type in like a motivational speech,
Mhm.
and it'll just like totally get me out of that funk.
That's awesome, Lexi. Do you have any favorites that you found on YouTube?
Um, yeah, one was like by Rocky Balboa.
Oh, yes, of course.
That was a good one. And Will Smith had a good one.
Have you ever checked out any of mine? It's okay
I
if you haven't.
I
What?
did. I've been watching your YouTube channel actually.
Thank you, Lexi. That means the world to me.
It helps a lot.
Does it actually?
It does.
Aw,
I'm almost inspired to make my own YouTube channel.
I think you should, Lexi. You'd be great at that.
Do you think so?
I know so.
It takes a lot of time though. What do you film on?
Honestly, I started just filming on the webcam that is just built into my laptop, which really isn't that good quality. So like about a year ago, I got like this other little webcam here. I have it over here. It's nothing really that fancy. The great thing about YouTube, since you mentioned like a lot of time, like, but the thing about it is that like, it's all
Right.
whatever you want to do with it. So don't feel like pressure to do it. Sorry, something just like fell. I have to pick it up. One sec.
No, I can imagine. Don't worry.
Yeah, but what do you might want to go for it? Sorry. You probably couldn't hear me, but you can hear me now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you might want to go for it? I think you'd be awesome at that.
Yeah. Maybe soon.
Oh yeah, I was gonna show you. Yeah, this is the little webcam I got for it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm not even using it right now, but you know. Okay, I'm gonna start up the Instagram live in just a couple minutes. I'm so sorry for the delay. I feel so bad.
Don't worry.
So what other like goals do you have for like is there any other goals you have like for the end of 2020 or
For the end of 2020, I would like to meditate every day and not have to like force myself to do it. I just want to like wake up,
right?
do it. Um, just the basics
Of
really.
course.
Eat healthy. It's just hard.
It's very hard, I know.
Drink that water.
Of course. All great goals. I know you will reach those goals.
Yeah.
You are so strong.
So are you, Adam.
Well,
You work
thank
so
you.
hard.
I try, I do. All right, I think let me just double check things. It's all going to be worth it. So how have classes been going? Have you been getting like a lot of work?
Yeah, honestly.
Oh,
It's not that bad. I still have I'm taking Eric Lichten, our fave teacher.
oh yeah, I know that. You told me that.
He's nice.
Which class are you taking with him this time?
Human rights.
Right. Is he glad you think that he has to again? I'm sure he is.
I think
That was
so.
a fun class, wasn't that? I'm so glad we had class together.
That was a great class actually.
Yeah, we had like 6 weeks of like in-person classes though, and then it went online.
Yeah.
So
Wow, I didn't even remember it. See, life is so different.
I know. So crazy, huh?
Wow. Good times.
All right. Sorry, give me like literally 2 more minutes, okay?
Don't worry.
I feel so bad.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like I've been promising you like that you can do your motivational speech for like 4 hours now. 3, 4 hours.
It's fine.
That's why you're the best, Lexi.
Oh, thanks, Adam.
I really hope that we can start seeing you at some more best feeling ever meetings soon.
I have to
If you can make it. It's okay if you can't.
I have to.
If you want to.
I just get so like busy doing stuff with my mom. I just totally don't even go on my phone anymore.
I get you completely. I mean, that's important too. It's honestly better spending time away from your phone, isn't it?
Oh yeah. I think that's like one of the main things that makes people happy. Is just putting the phone down, going and having a good real life conversation or time.
Honestly, I agree with that so much. We want to just help people recognize the value of that here in Best Feeling Ever, right?
Exactly.
We can't be all so wrapped up in our phone. I know it's hard, especially these days, with quarantine and everything, but we can do it.
Exactly.
We got this. All right, just let me tweet out one more time that we are going live now on our Instagram account. And then, Lexi, get those motivational speech juices flowing
Okay.
because it's going to be your time to shine.
Okay, Adam.
Then I'll do one, and then yeah, after that we'll just see how we feel, see how things are going. Sound good?
Awesome.
All right. So have you been getting any like merch for the vintage tea going?
I need to.
You're gonna do so great on that.
Thanks so much, Adam. I got a little lazy when school started, and I was like, because school is important. So I was like, I need to focus on school.
Well, that's okay. I mean, school like comes first, right?
Yeah,
Just don't let it, take the passion out of you. I just got to keep that passion.
exactly.
And I know you'll succeed.
You too, Adam.
Well, thank you. All right, so what's gonna happen is as soon as I start up this live video, we're just going to watch a couple really quick Doctors Without Borders videos, and then it'll be your time to shine, all right?
Awesome.
Let's do it. Let me make sure this is all good. Yep. All right. So here we go then. Let me put a title to it. to welcome back. Thank you again, Lexi, for just being so incredibly patient and understanding with everything. Like, just made my night.
Don't worry.
Oh, Phil's back just in time.
Awesome.
He made it just in time.
Hey, Phil.
Hey, Phil,
Adam.
welcome back. You're actually just in time for Lexi to give her motivational speech. We're just about to go live finally on our Instagram. So you're just in time for that.
Cool.
So welcome back.
Thanks.
All right, are you guys ready to go live on Instagram?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Here we go. All right. Hey, everyone watching there on Instagram. Welcome to night 2 of our COVID-19 fundraiser stream. I know that it is like super, super late right now, and we are like way off schedule, and I am so sorry about that. Tonight has just been really kind of weird. We had some technical difficulties earlier getting the stream started, and then things were just kind of weird. So I know this event was supposed to end like almost an hour ago, and we're just coming on now, so I apologize again for that. Our schedule obviously tonight is looking different. Oh, we got some people on Instagram. We got Spongy113, and we got my friend Adam Hornbuckle. What's up? We also got Carlos. We got some people coming on. Nice. Carlos, Adam, what's up? Spongy, what's up? How are you all? Yeah, so anyway, obviously our schedule is going to be a little bit different than what we talked about last night. So we still are going to be having a lot of what we said we would. We're going to keep the stream going, I don't know, maybe for another hour or so ish, not too late, because then it'll be like past midnight and everything, and who wants to stay up that late? I always do anyway, but I don't want to keep you guys up. Oh, I'm good, man. Thanks so much for thank you for asking, Spongy. Great to see you. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so anyway, guys, again, sorry for the delay, but we are up and running right now, and we are super excited. So here's kind of how things are going to work. So firstly, say hi to everyone. We have Kevin and Phil. They are back again tonight. You remember them from last night from the talent show, I'm sure. If you haven't seen that, be sure to watch that on our IGTV. We also have Lexi with us tonight. It's her first night on the stream, and she's super excited to be here. She's all the way in California, so it's a little earlier for her, but she's really excited. So hey, so say hi to everyone on
Hey,
Instagram, Lexi.
guys. Thanks for watching.
Yep.
Hey, everyone. Thanks for watching.
All right. So, to kind of kick things off tonight, we're just going to take a look at a couple more Doctors Without Borders videos. Then we are going to take a look at our fundraising total as of right now. Then, yeah, again, the segments are going to be a little bit different. So here's what's going to happen. So, our first segment up for tonight, as you guys know, was the motivational speaking segment. And Lexi here is going to give us an awesome motivational speech. We've actually been kind of having a motivational Q&A for those of you who have been watching on Facebook and YouTube so far. So that's been awesome. And Lexi is really excited, I think. So she's going to do that. Then I'm going to give a little bit of a speech. And after that, we're kind of just going to see how we feel, see how late it is. The other two streams were the gaming stream and the poetry and storytelling stream. So no one really signed up to do those anyway. So we're just going to kind of see whether we want to do those, or if so, what we want to do. Maybe we'll just do something very short for them. But yeah. All right. So, Spongy, my friend Spongy113 is saying hi back to everyone. Yeah, all right. So again, no more delay. Let's take a look at a couple quick videos. Is that cool with you guys?
Perfect.
Yes, perfect.
All right, let's do it then. So, here we go. So we're going to watch some videos about how Doctors Without Borders is fighting the coronavirus. Um, Okay. Is there a video here? Sorry, there's a specific one I'm looking for. Okay, so we're gonna watch this video on about a community-based approach that they're taking to fighting COVID in Brooklyn. So I'm gonna share my screen and we're gonna take a look at that, all right?
Awesome.
Okay, here we go. It's about 4 minutes long.
Around communities
Wait, you
to
guys can
catch
hear that, right?
pneumonia. We all know
You guys
that
hear
no
it?
one really starts from
Yeah.
the equal
Great.
And so, there's a saying that if America catches a cold, black and brown communities to catch pneumonia, we all know that no one really starts on the equal playing field. And so COVID, I think, just exposed in a raw way the disparities that continue to exist in terms of access to health, the quality of health, and systemic racism in the healthcare delivery system.
So the first phase of COVID looked like, oh, it's not going to happen to us. The face of COVID on TV did not look like our community resident, and so they figured it was someone else's disease. And then it really started to hit home.
So I could notice in the trains, for example, when the pandemic hit, there were less people when you traveled through Manhattan and Brooklyn. But when you were getting closer to Brownsville, trains were packed. Even though a lot of people were staying at home, people here needed to go to work or trying to find work or trying to find food,
We knew early on it was going to have a major impact on our communities because we had such high chronic illnesses.
So testing has been something that we had wanted, and fortunately, New York State government has worked and partnered with us to bring testing to our parking lot. They have provided all of the necessary equipment. We have provided initially the staff, and with the help of Doctors Without Borders, we have volunteers that are also now assisting.
Some of the challenges we face are perceptions that are historical, that it's a deliberate infection plan that's happening, and it's a population control, and so don't go get tested because they're deliberately infecting you.
No matas a nadie, eso es vida, salud, esto es esperanza, esta es una clínica de esperanza.
It's been difficult because the trust is not about the organization, but it's about the illness, but still, that's why this place is here.
BMS started with a bunch of community activists. They conducted a community survey. People in the community indicated that they needed health care.
So we started BMS with one national health corps doctor and assistant. And we've grown tremendously since then, always in response to what the community needs are. So we're serious about healthcare. And what's now called the social determinants of health was always the way that we approached care. The social health, the emotional health, spiritual health, intellectual health, the environmental health. All of those imbalances manifest in disease conditions, from asthma, diabetes if you don't have information about how to eat healthy, and information about where to go, or you don't have the resources to get healthy food. This is a moment and an opportunity for healthcare providers for a call to arms around the underlying conditions that contributed to this to begin with. Because we're going to have a repeat of this in whatever iteration if those changes aren't made, if those disparities aren't balanced, if those inequities aren't addressed. You're going to continue to have a community that is heavily burdened by chronic disease that's a result of not having access to the resources that they need to be healthy.
All right, everyone. So what did you think about that video?
That was
kind of
interesting.
Informative, right? So there's one more that I want to show you guys, and then we're gonna give the spotlight to Lexi. All right. Wait, I was sharing my screen with that, right? I'm like, was I?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, you were.
I'm like a bit out of it, so I'm sorry. So just let me bring up one more. Here it is. So this is about a shower system that some Doctors Without Borders work to set up for people affected by COVID in New York City. So I thought this was pretty inspiring. So let's take a look at that.
I'm in Midtown Manhattan in New York City, the epicenter of the COVID outbreak in the United States. I'm in Midtown Manhattan in New York City, the epicenter of the COVID outbreak in the United States. People who are experiencing homelessness are particularly vulnerable during this pandemic, and they are facing a lot of new challenges. We've seen some people who are newly homeless, or some people who have chosen to leave the shelters because they worry about getting COVID-19. They actually feel safer staying on the streets. We started these showers because many places where people used to be able to take showers, like rec centers and other facilities, are now closed. Here we have a lot of different toiletries, anything you might need for a shower. We also offer socks and underwear. So many people have said that this is the first time they've had a clean pair of socks and underwear in weeks. Something so small can make a huge impact in times like this. We also provide face masks because anybody who wants to go into a store or onto public transportation has to wear a mask.
MSF has a lot of experience working in epidemic settings around the world, and here in New York City we're partnering with local organizations to help fill some gaps for some of the most vulnerable people in this pandemic. We've opened these showers with Coalition for the Homeless, which is a direct service and advocacy organization here in New York City, and we've also been working with supportive housing organizations on infection prevention and control, and donated more than 130 hand washing stations. We're doing all of this because we believe that everyone should be able to keep themselves and their communities safe during this pandemic.
All right, awesome. Did you guys like that?
I enjoyed it.
Great. All right, Lexi, so I've kept you waiting now far too long. So there's only one more really quick thing we're gonna do before it's your time to shine. So are you ready?
Ready.
All right. So just the last thing we're going to do is we're going to take one more look at our fundraising total so far for the event. So when we last left off, the number was at I believe $189. So wait, let me share the screen again. So remember, everyone, we are raising money for Doctors Without Borders, the organization that we just watched some videos on, so that we can help them in their goal to, bring relief to the virus, bring, pandemic relief from the virus to different places all around the world, especially those who need it the most. So our goal for this weekend was $400. And when we last left off last night, at the end of the stream, was at 189, I believe. So we were almost halfway there. So let's see if that number went up any. So this is our fundraise page, and remember, please donate if you haven't already. Even if you're watching this after the event is over, we'll leave the donation page up. So please just donate if you can. Also, if you're watching this, you can still sign up for the stream, even though it's so late, if you want to. All right. So, okay, so we're still at $189, but that's okay. That's nothing to worry about, because, we're still doing the stream, and I have a feeling there's going to be at least one more donation before the end of the night, which is going to be mine. So, you know, I think we'll at least get halfway there, right? But if anyone else can donate, that would be really awesome. That'd be super helpful. All right, so now we are going to move on to our motivational speaking segment. Finally, sorry for the delay on that, everyone. So, guys, I'm just going to start up a new live on Instagram. So we have a new IGTV for it, and then I'll let you know when we're back. And then Lexi, you can take it away. So just give me 1 minute, all right?
Awesome.
Thank you again so much for your patience. All right, everyone, I'll see you really soon. All right, guys. Just let me post this, and then we'll start a new one. And then Lexi, of course, you can go first.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Ready?
Great. Let's do it. Let me just make sure this is posted. Yep, there it is. So we're going to start a new one here. All right, title. Let's see. All right, so let's do it. All right, everyone, welcome back. So it is night 2 of our COVID-19 fundraiser stream. I know it's pretty late, but we are still getting into our motivational speaking segment that's been on the schedule. So we are not going to end without doing that, at least. So yeah, sorry for the delay on that. I know you guys have been waiting a while. But we have Lexi with us here tonight, and she has been really excited for a while to give a motivational speech. We had an awesome motivational Q&A earlier, but nothing compares to an actual motivational speech. So Lexi, again, I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting for so long. I've kept you waiting for far too long. Lexi's the sweetest. She's the absolute sweetest. She's at least she's all the way over in California, so it's a bit earlier for her. So maybe not as bad, but still, again, so sorry for the delay. And just let me get this up here. Just let me make sure that it's all it's all still going. Yep, we're good there on Facebook, and we're good on we're good on YouTube. All right, so then Lexi, whenever you're ready, you can kind of take it away. So just show us what you got.
I wanted to thank Adam before starting for giving me this amazing opportunity. None of all of this positivity would be spread without his amazing drive to spread it. And I think we should all acknowledge that Adam is amazing. I wanted to start off with a couple quotes. So, your limitation, it's only your imagination. Meaning, if you could imagine it and visualize it in your head, you could achieve it in real life. And I don't think that's taught enough in school, but it's really true. If you visualize something and want it bad enough, the universe will show you a way to achieve that. And I think it's important during this hard time that everyone's going through to acknowledge that we are capable of doing whatever we want. And we have to push ourselves, because if we don't, no one else is going to push us. Especially, I mean, if you're lucky enough to have parents constantly telling you, and teachers But right now I think it's a harder time to have that, especially if you're on Zoom and you're not engaging in the classroom as much. And you know, great things never come from comfort zones. So in my life, I've always tried to put myself in almost an uncomfortable situation, and I've seen great outcomes come from uncomfortable situations. And it's easier said than done because I think everyone is like a little nervous nowadays, and we all have, just our own things that we go through. But it's great to acknowledge that it's okay to not be okay sometimes, and pain is only temporary. And sometimes I ask myself, is this gonna matter in 5 years? Adam and I have been discussing the 5-minute, 5-year rule. And that's so important because if it doesn't matter in 5 years, why stress over it for 5 minutes? And it's so crazy because it's just true. And really, just the harder you work for something, the greater you'll feel when you achieve it. And if you were just given everything you've ever wanted, you wouldn't feel like you really earned it. So the fun part, I think, is the process. In my life, I want to achieve and start my own clothing company. So I'm going to look back at it one day and say, the beginning was my process. And also in life, who you surround yourself with is the most important, because who are you texting on a daily basis? Who are you giving your energy to? And we forget that sometimes setting boundaries is okay, and being there for everyone is great, but you have to put yourself first in life, because if you don't put yourself first, who's going to look after you? But I hope everyone is doing well during this time. And if you're ever down, or you feel like you're not doing as well, or you're sad, I think the best thing to do is reach out to a friend, your mom, your dad, a sibling, even pets right now. I know my dog is so comforting when I'm having like a little bit of anxiety or something. And Adam and I have been discussing meditation and how meditation brings a lot of mindfulness into your life. And it's important to be mindful and be grateful, and even just track what you're grateful for. I think I keep a journal now that I haven't even thought of doing before quarantine, where I write down 5 things I'm grateful for. And it really changed my life. And now I'm more happy from it, because just these small things and being grateful for having a bed and a roof over your head, it makes you realize, like, wow, my life is great, instead of looking at, wow, I really wish I had this crazy car or new outfit. Like, you'll get those things when life brings it to you. But right now, it's important to live in the moment, because the moment is the moment. So right now, everyone that's watching this, we're living in the moment. And if you want to think 10 years from now, you can't really control 10 years from now. We have to control what we're doing now. And I think that's the key to happiness, is just doing what makes you happy, and taking those mental health days, and taking a break from social media, and realizing it's not all what it looks like on social media. And it's okay to just be in the moment and not constantly take pictures and share them with your friends. I think that's so important, to take time to yourself and spend quality time with friends, that and not constantly document everything. and I recommend watching The Social Dilemma on Netflix, as well as The Secret, which is about the law of attraction, and that has really improved my life. And I want to end my speech with success doesn't find you, you create it. So if you dream it and you visualize it, it's possible. Even if someone told you it's impossible, nothing's impossible. And thank you, Adam, for always bringing a smile to everyone's face and creating the best feeling ever, where we are able to create the best feeling ever.
All right. So Lexi, is that it? Is there anything else, or are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Awesome, Lexi. That was absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for that. I'm so serious. That was so touching, so
Thank
heartwarming, and
you.
so
Thank you,
inspiring.
Lexi.
No problem.
Yes, send
guys.
Lexi all the
Thanks for
love.
being
She is
here.
amazing. And she's so awesome, and I'm so grateful to have her here with us. Yeah, just thank you. Just great job. You absolutely knocked that one out of the park. All right. So, Phil or Kevin, did either of you guys want to give a speech, or it's okay if not? But
First off, I want to thank Adam for getting me into the best feeling ever movement, because during these troubled times, we all need.
Sorry to interrupt you, Phil. I just want to start up a new stream just to like separate it from Lexi's, just so that people know where to find it. Is that cool? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Okay.
Just give me like one quick
Fine.
second to do that. All right. All right, everyone. So Phil is going to go next. Again, send all your love to Lexi. She is amazing. And I'll see you back in just one sec for Phil. Thanks, everyone. All right, Phil, I'm sorry. Just give me one sec, man.
That's fine.
All right. One second. Lexi, great job again. That was so great.
Thanks, Adam.
Yes, that was beautiful, Lexi.
Thanks, Phil.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right, here we go. All right, we're back. Let's say thank you one more time to Lexi for such a beautiful and inspiring motivational speech. And now with that, it is Phil's time to shine. So Phil, whenever you're ready, you can take it away.
All right. First off, I want to say thank you to Adam for getting me involved in the best feeling ever movement, because, during these troubled times, we need positivity, and positivity needs to be spread all around the world. And we need some laughter and happiness in these crazy times. And I've been keeping in touch with all my friends and creating a lot of funny things, like Captain Hook from the Disney version of Peter Pan shooting the coronavirus and all that. And I've also been coloring in my SpongeBob coloring book, and taking walks in my neighborhood and seeing my dog friends. So that's what I've been doing during these troubled times.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Was that it for you, Phil, or are you?
I
It's okay.
think, yeah, I think that was, I think there's, I I think there's something else.
Okay.
And I think there's one thing I would love to say is keep going and stay positive, and we will get through this.
Yes. Awesome. Love it.
I agree.
All right. Thank you so much, Phil. You're the best.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Awesome. Thanks, Phil. Kevin, I don't know if you're still there. If you are, like, if you also want to give a motivational speech, you're more than welcome to. So yeah, hopefully you can hear this, but yeah.
Adam,
Oh
I
yeah,
hate
what's
to
up?
I hate to say this, but I need to leave right
Oh, that's
now.
okay, man.
I'm
I know
gonna
it's
hop
late.
into. I'm really just here just to like stop in and say hi. Yeah.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, whatever you
Yeah.
gotta do.
Have a good night, Kevin.
All
Yeah.
right. Good
Have a
night.
great night, man.
Night,
Thanks so much
Kevin.
for
I
everything.
I
Enjoy.
hope I see you guys tomorrow.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yes.
Yep. All
Looking forward to it. Thanks, man.
right. Good night,
Good night.
everyone.
Night,
Bye.
Kevin.
Good night.
All right.
All right. Okay, so then I'm just gonna start up another one of these streams, and then to kind of wrap things up for the segment, I will give a motivational speech. All right.
Woo.
Thanks again for watching, and thank you again, Phil. All right, so let's just put this on IGTV also. Right. All right, guys, here we go. You ready for one more?
Ready.
Ready.
All right, let's do it then. Oh, wait, gotta put the title. Sorry, one sec.
No worries.
Okay. Now let's do it. All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome back once again. So we got one more little part to our motivational speaking segment for our COVID-19 fundraiser stream. And now, we've just heard from Lexi, we've just heard from Phil. So now, kind of to wrap up this segment, I'm going to give a little motivational speech. So, I think y'all are in for a bit of a treat. You might have seen some of my motivational speeches from this account, on this YouTube account before, on Best Feeling Ever. So, hope that you enjoy. All right, so let's see. So let me think about what I wanna say. So firstly, of course, I want to give a huge thank you to my amazing friends Lexi and Phil here, just for being here. Also, of course, Kevin actually just headed out for the night, and Armani was here earlier as well, and just really for everyone who has been so supportive in helping me with Best Feeling Ever and everything like that. Honestly, you guys remind me how truly blessed and lucky I am to have such just amazing human beings and amazing friends in my life, honestly. And Trying to think what to say, but it's been quite the weekend. It's been quite the day too. But really, what it comes down to is that in this pandemic, a lot is obviously being shaken up, and things are really, really different from what we're used to. And when it first hit, and we were all told to quarantine and stay socially distanced from each other, and not go outside, not see people, and stuff like that was a really hard thing for all of us, of course, but especially for me personally, for multiple reasons. Firstly, just because everyone who knows me knows how much I love connecting with people and seeing people and hugging people and everything like that. And it was just a hard thing for me not to be able to do that and to still not do that. It's a very weird and very challenging time. But not only that, also because some of you who have been with us for a while know that I first started at Best Feeling Ever close to 2 years ago now, but really I started getting it going about a year ago, last year, in my senior year of college. I was really ramping it up, and we were doing a lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool in-person stuff, and I had some big plans. I had some really, really big plans for what I wanted to do over this past summer once I graduated from college, and going forward in the fall. And I was really, really excited for that because, as a lot of you know, Best Feeling Ever is what I want to do for my career. So I'm working on building a business around it. I'm working on starting to get clients and stuff like that, and starting to put it out there more. So, again, a lot of huge plans that had to be shaken up because of the pandemic and not being able to see people and having to socially distance and everything like that. So that was something that was at first, and still is, very hard for me to deal with. But the thing is that when we moved to Zoom in the spring, when we started having meetings over Zoom, like, I was just reminded how incredibly fortunate and blessed I am to have such amazing friends. Of course, including the people we have here tonight. Lexi, I think, was at one of either our first or our second Best Feeling Ever Zoom meeting. She might have been at the very first. I don't know if you remember, Lexi, but
I do remember. Good meeting.
yeah, it might have been I think it was the very first one. That was back when we were both living in the same dorm room at school together. We're like thousands of miles apart right now. Then we were only like a few doors down from each other, so it's pretty crazy how that changes. But still just as close as ever. Distance will never separate us, you know. So it's pretty cool, actually. We got someone in New York here. We got someone in Colorado, which is Phil, and we got someone in California. So we got people all over the place repping Best Feeling Ever, just as a little aside. But yeah, anyway, what I'm just trying to say is that when we started to do that, when we started to go virtually on Zoom, like, just the feeling of support that everyone gave was just so amazing. And I just feel so blessed because you guys reminded me that no matter what life throws at us, no matter what challenges we might face, when we come together, and by together, even if that doesn't mean physically together, if just emotionally together, connecting even virtually over Zoom when everyone is in like a totally different place from everyone else, that is in itself, it doesn't replace in-person contact, but that in itself is a really beautiful feeling, and there's really just nothing else quite like it in the world. And I am beyond grateful that we've been able to do that, and ever since then it's just kept growing and growing. I've both made so many new friends and have strengthened bonds with so many of my existing friends, and it's just helped me so much grow and develop as a person. And sorry, I'm just kind of balancing on something here. And the other thing that I really think I need to mention is that you got to think, like, there's always a light side to every situation, right? So of course COVID is a super dark and scary time, and it's something that is affecting everyone in a lot of really hard ways. It affected me. I lost like the end of my senior year pretty much, and I've been worried about the health of my family all summer long and everything like that. And of course, like I mentioned, Best Feeling Ever. But the other thing is that I feel like if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be on Zoom, and that means that we wouldn't be connecting with people from all over the world, literally. Like, we've had people come from all different countries from all different parts of the United States, and it's just been so inspiring to see people from different places, different backgrounds, all coming together around this one cause of spreading kindness and positivity around the world and just helping us all, get through these very challenging times. So, it just reminded me that the world might seem like a big place and sometimes a very scary place, but we do have people all over the world that care about us and want to support us and help us in this. And I think that not tonight's, well, this weekend's event has been a great testament to that because, people from all different places have come together to raise money for Doctors Without Borders because Doctors Without Borders is helping people throughout the world to fight the coronavirus pandemic. So when we're coming together around a good cause like this, like that's just in itself one of the best feelings ever, I think, right? And I'm just so grateful that everyone who has helped with this and everyone who has been there. And I guess the last thing I'll say is that I know that this is just the very beginning. Of course, we're going to be staying on Zoom for quite a while now. Hopefully things will get safe again to go back to in person next year, maybe, possibly sometime. So we're really looking forward to that, and we know that that's going to be great. But in the meantime, even if we do have to stay right here on Zoom, I know that I will be surrounded by the love of my great friends. And, what more can I really ask for? So, to all of you out there, just, my advice and my encouragement to you is to just surround yourself with those people who make you feel that sense of love and kindness and just, make your life the best it can be because, they're out there and they do want to connect with you. And when you come together, I think there's nothing that you can't do together. And I'm just so excited to see what we all accomplish together. And I know it's going to be amazing. So yeah, I just want to say another huge thank you. Thank you to the people here and just thank you to everyone who's been a part of my story and my journey in any way. Just thank you for being there. I really appreciate you more than I can say. And I want you to know I'm always here for you as well. And together we will change the world. I think we already are. All right. So
Awesome.
that was about it. Hope you guys like that. Thank you, Lexi.
That was very nice, Adam. Very well done.
Thank you so much. Before we wrap up this segment, does anyone else have anything else they want to say or no? All right, let's wrap up this segment. We're gonna come back. Let's see. We're gonna talk it over. Like I think after we wrap this up, we might come back with a gaming stream. We might come back with poetry and storytelling. We might not. Let's just see what everyone feels like doing. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this. I really appreciate it. I'll see you all very, very soon. Thanks again. One sec. All right, see you guys. All right, guys, what'd you think of that?
Amazing.
That was great, Adam.
Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate that a lot. Really means the world to me. So, like, what do you guys want to do next? Like, we had on our agenda, we had the gaming stream and we had the poetry and storytelling stream. We could do like just one of those or not both. We could do neither of those and just go right into our closing ceremony because it is getting kind of late now, or we could just try to do like a miniature version of each of those segments. So I don't know. I'll kind of leave it up to you guys. What do you think would be best? Any thoughts?
I wouldn't mind having a miniature version. I wouldn't mind having a miniature version of the poetry and the game night.
Me too.
Okay. Well, let's do that then. Maybe we could just play like a little game together, like maybe a couple rounds of Scriblio, if you guys want.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
show everyone how that works, right? And then to close off, if you guys want, we can maybe do, I don't know, one poem each or one short story. So I don't know, do you guys have in mind a poem that you might like to read? A positive, uplifting, inspirational one?
Yeah.
It's okay if you don't. You could look one up or anything.
I'm gonna look one up.
All right. So then you guys ready for some Scriblio? We'll do a couple like quick rounds of that. Does that sound good?
I got
Yeah.
for
All
after.
right. All right. So then are you guys good for staying on for maybe like 20, 25 more minutes at least?
Of course.
Yeah.
Awesome. Just waiting for this to post. Let's see if we've been getting any comments. All right, there we go. All right, guys, let's start this up again.
Adam,
Yeah, what's up?
I wasn't following Best Feeling on Instagram. I can't believe it.
Oh, Lexi. You're
I
following
follow
us
Best
now,
Feeling
though,
Ever
right?
on Instagram.
Oh, I know you are, Phil.
That is crazy. I don't know how that happened.
It's okay, it happens. Are you following us now? Oh, there you are. I see you. Follow back. All right, let's do this. You all ready?
Ready?
Sorry, just gotta add the title. Okay, then here we go. All right, guys, welcome back to our next segment of our Best Feeling Ever COVID-19 fundraiser event. Remember, you still have a chance to donate money to Doctors Without Borders. Help us reach our goal of $400. So yeah, I think next up we are up to our gaming segment. So our original concept of this segment was we might stream through like Twitch and people like might play some actual video games. I don't think we have a setup really for that, but not to worry because it's still gonna be tons of fun. We got Phil here, we got Lexi here, and together the three of us are going to play a couple games of Scriblio. Does that sound good to you guys?
Woo!
Woo!
All right, so I'm gonna drop a link right in the chat in just a second, and
I'm already on it.
all right. Well, I think you still got to use my link if you want to be in the same room, but love the enthusiasm, Phil. Gotta watch this ad first. So let's see who can win.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
I don't
Oh
think.
wait, oops, I did the wrong thing. I joined a random game with someone else named Golf Cart and someone whose name is in Korean. Click the wrong thing. All right, so those of you who are watching who don't quite know what Scriblio is, it's super fun. You just go to skribbl.io on any browser, and it's kind of like a little picture charades game. So you just have to guess what everyone else is drawing and see who can get the most points. So the link is in the chat, guys. Whenever you're ready, hop on in. All right, I see Lexi.
So we're just drawing stuff.
Yes, so one person's gonna draw, and the other people have to guess what they're drawing.
Awesome.
So Phil, whenever you're ready.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, let's see here. Click on play.
Just I think if you just click the link that I put in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you click play because that'll take you to another game. There you are. All right, guys, let's do it. All right, let's see who can win. Now, all of you watching on Instagram can see, but it's also a little hard to type with one hand because I have to hold my phone. What's it gonna be? Croatia? I would not have guessed that. Interesting choice for a word. All right, Lexi.
Okay.
Phil, I think you just dropped out.
This is hard.
What, did they give you a hard one?
I don't know how you would even describe this. Okay. Okay, that's all filled in. And
Did you intentionally fill it in that way?
I'm filling the whole thing in. It's
Oh,
it's a like a flag.
flag. Oh,
That's,
interesting.
that's the Chinese flag.
So I like it, Lexi. So Phil and Lexi, you both got like countries. You both you both got countries for your words. So I'm gonna give you all a pretty easy one. Help you get some points.
Okay.
At least I hope it's easy.
Oh.
Come on, you got this.
Hospital?
I don't know. Type it and see. You were right, Lexi, but I knew you had it, but you didn't spell it right.
I wrote hospital.
You did. You wrote hospital.
Oh,
All right, so none of us got any points in round 1, so that's fun. Oh, now it kicked me out.
What?
Well, at least I didn't lose my points. Wait, give me a second to get back in. Oh, it's still not here in the call anymore?
Oh. He's drawing.
Wait, I still need to fix my character guy.
Is he waiting?
Here we go. Oh, I see. Vampire.
Hard game.
Oh, I see what he was going for there.
Me too. Okay. I've been kicked.
That's literally happened to all of us this game.
I'll try to go down.
Oh, now it made me draw. So I guess I have to draw now. It gave me a word. All right.
Back.
So hopefully I don't do terribly at this. And I already am kind of doing terribly at this.
Not at all.
What'd you say?
Not at all. It's a hard game.
It's just hard to draw with one hand, I feel. All right. I think you guys know what this is. This part. Sorry, I wasn't much help.
What?
This was the chestnut. This was the tree.
Oh.
All right, Phil, you're up again.
This is so hard.
Yeah. Festival. I would not have guessed that.
So close.
Well, guys, we all got number 1, but Phil got the crown. We all got number 1 because we all got 0 points from this game.
Woo!
Yeah. All right, so what do you guys want to do now? Do you guys want to do another round of that, or?
Sure.
We don't have to if you guys don't want to, but we can do it.
Whatever you want.
Okay, let me get another link for the chat. Oh, just came on.
Okay. I like the characters.
I know, aren't they great?
Congressman Harley Ruda worked with Republicans to pass a bill cutting taxes for Orange County homeowners by nearly $5 billion. A $5 billion tax cut for Orange County. That's what you can do when you put country over party.
All right. I see you, Lexi.
Awesome.
I don't know if Phil is able to get back in, though. So he was trying to get back into the meeting, but I don't know how his connection's doing. Oh, he actually said he's gonna get ready for bed, so we'll say goodnight to Phil. Good night, Phil.
Good night, Phil.
So do you want to play this game, just you and me?
Yeah, let's play.
Let's play.
Okay.
All right, you're up first.
These are so hard. Okay. Close.
Close to what?
Sheet of paper.
Really?
Ah,
Got it at the last second.
I'm so happy.
All right, let's do this one. I don't know if you'll know it, but let's see. Wow, I'm doing such a bad job already at drawing this.
Oh, wait.
You're close.
Really? Oh my god. P?
Think about it. What's a big one of these called? What's the name for a big one of these?
I have no idea. Prawn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, Lexi.
Don't worry.
You almost got that, though.
Yeah. Why do I not know how to draw this? This is so easy.
What? Interesting.
You know, it's in the water.
Hey, we both got sea creatures.
Fish.
Oh boy. All right, let's do this. Although maybe I should have gone with the other one.
It's okay. They're so complicated.
I know. Wait. It's this stuff. It's not blood, though.
Thinking. Oh,
Nice, good job.
that was good drawing.
It really wasn't, but thank you.
Oh, this is good.
Probably
Yeah.
the easiest one we got all night.
Literally.
All right, here we go.
Oh my god, this is so cute.
Thank you.
It's a pig? It is. Peppa.
Oh, keep going. Try that again. Look at the spaces at the top. Oh, you were so close. Just needed one more P.
Oh.
All right, that was
Good
fun.
drawing.
That was fun. Thank you, Lexi. Did you want to do like another one, or did you want to move on?
You want to do the poem?
Yeah. You want to do our poetry segment now?
Sure.
And then we'll wrap things up because it is getting pretty late. But I really, really appreciate you staying on so long, Lexi. You were the best.
Don't worry. I'm just going to eat after, but I'm excited.
Awesome.
Okay.
Sounds great. Let's do it then.
Okay. Did you want to go first?
Yeah, one sec. I'm just going to start up wait, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna start up in one last stream for that. So, all right, guys, that was our gaming stream. So, play the game. It was fun. If anyone else wants to play Scribblia with us, we play it a lot in Best Feeling Ever. So just let us know at any time, and we'd love to play with you. Thanks so much for watching this. We have our last segment coming up. It's going to be a pretty quick one, just to kind of wrap things up for tonight. It's going to be our poetry/storytelling segment. So, check that out in just a second. Thank you so much again for watching this, everyone.
Thanks
See
for
you soon.
watching.
Yeah. All right, Lexi, give me one sec, and then we'll do our last segment, and then our closing ceremony. Let me share this. Those were good drawings.
That was fun.
Wasn't that game fun?
Yeah.
All right. Did you like pick a poem yet, or?
I did.
Nice. So how do you want to do this? Do you want to go first or do you want me to?
Whatever you want. You want to go first? Go first.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go first then. All right. So, let me just title this. Did you have fun tonight?
So much fun.
I'm so happy. All right. Before I officially start that on our Instagram, I actually just need to real quick find a poem to read. So can you just give me like 30 seconds to do that?
Don't worry.
Sorry.
You're doing like 10 things at once.
I'm doing like a million things at once, all day, every day.
Literally.
Oh, I got the perfect one.
Awesome.
I got the perfect one. All right. So you wanted me to go first, right?
Go first, Adam.
Okay. So let's do it then. All right, you ready for this?
Ready.
All right, everyone, welcome back. So we are up to our last and final segment of our first ever COVID-19 fundraiser event benefiting Doctors Without Borders. So this is our poetry and storytelling segment. So as you can see, we got me here, we got Lexi here. So each of us has a nice little poem that we're going to read, and I think that that'll be a pretty nice way to end it off. Right after that, we'll do our closing ceremony, announce our final total, announce our raffle winner for the t-shirt, and then that'll be about it. So yeah, let's do it. So I'm gonna go first to read a little poem. So I picked out the perfect poem for this stream, I think. So it's actually a poem written by a woman in kind of in the early days of the pandemic, about what she saw and or I guess what she hopes to see throughout the pandemic, kind of putting a more positive spin on it. So I'm just going to share my screen so that I can you all can read along, including you, Lexi. You see that, right?
Awesome.
All right. So I love this poem. I think it's really beautiful, and it's really beautiful. It went viral after she wrote it, but yeah. So this is called "In the Time of Pandemic" by Kitty O'Meara. So I hope you enjoy. I have the honor of reading this. All right. In the time of pandemic, and the people stayed home, and they read books, and listened, and rested, and exercised, and made art, and played games, and learned new ways of being, and were still. And they listened more deeply. Some meditated, some prayed, some danced, some met their shadows, and the people began to think differently, and the people healed, And in the absence of people living in ignorant, dangerous, mindless, and heartless ways, the earth began to heal. And when the danger passed and the people joined together again, they grieved their losses and made new choices and dreamed new images and created new ways to live and heal the earth fully as they had been healed. That's In the Time of Pandemic by Kitty O'Meara. I think that's really beautiful.
That was awesome.
Thank you. I hope that I did that poem justice by reading it. Shout out to Kitty O'Meara for writing such a beautiful piece of poetry. I know I actually came across this poem. I think it came out in like May-ish. No, it might have been earlier than that. March. I don't know. I know it was like within the first couple months of the pandemic. And I came across it on social media shortly after it was released, and it just uplifted me so much, and it just resonated with me so much, and I'm just so grateful to have found it. So I'm glad to have rediscovered it. Yeah. So what do you think, Lexi? Did you like that?
I did. I'm currently looking at more of pandemic poems. That was so great.
Awesome. So I know that you have one. So let me just quick change the stream so that we have one just for you.
Okay.
So then it'll be your time to shine once again. All right. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for listening to me recite that poem. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, always remember, there's beautiful things in every pandemic has its own beauty in it. All right, so Lexi is going to read her poem next in just a second, so stay tuned for that stream. Thanks so much again, everyone.
Awesome, Adam.
All right, Lexi, give me one really quick sec, and then you can hop on, and then that'll kind of be it. Again, you brought so much to this event, even just like in the beginning when we were just hanging out.
Thanks so much.
You literally brought so much like positive energy to this.
Aww. That means so much to me. You too. My day got so much better.
Aw, that makes me so happy to hear. One sec. All right, remember to check out all these videos up on our Instagram Live, our IGTV account. All right, so we got that one up there. So Lexi, give me one quick sec.
No rush.
And then I'll get yours. All right. I'm excited to hear your poem that you picked.
I'll share my screen when you're ready.
Please. Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
All right, so welcome back once again. This is our next part of our poetry and storytelling stream. So after this, wait, I just want to make sure my connection's good. So after this, we're kind of just going to wrap everything all up. And yeah, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who came out tonight, who came out this weekend. You all are awesome. So, I just read a poem. I just read In the Time of Pandemic by Kitty O'Meara. And now Lexi here is going to read us a poem. So Lexi, whenever you're ready, if you would like to share your screen.
It didn't let me for some weird reason.
Oh, really?
But
Oh,
I'm gonna.
maybe it only lets the host share the screen for now. I would need to check on that setting.
It's called Stay Wild, a poem by M.S. Moem. I liked it. It brought out a good vibe, in my opinion. It says, "You were not born a statue, nor rooted like a tree. You were born a wild one, a spirit pure and free. No cage should hold you captive, no title should define. You're flexible and fluid, so can change at any time. With nothing set in stone and so much to explore, wander down a million paths and rattle every door. Never stop adventuring, embrace your inner child, stay fearless and stay curious, stay positive and stay wild."
I love that. I love that, Lexi. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you.
Thanks,
Um,
Sam.
before we wrap this segment up, is there anything that you wanted to say about that poem or anything that it means to you or?
It really just resonated with me. I was like, this is such a great poem. Everyone should just be creative, bring out your inner child, stay fearless, positive, curious, just like Adam is every day.
Oh, you mean just like you are every day, Lexi. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Thank you very much for reading that. That was beautiful. So, yeah, that I think wraps up our poetry and storytelling segment, which was our last final segment of the charity stream. I cannot believe it's coming to an end, but thank you all so much for all your contributions and for being so amazing. So we're going to switch streams just one more time, and then we are going to do our closing ceremony. So we're going to show just a couple more Doctors Without Borders videos to wrap it up. Then we are going to announce our final fundraising number. And last but not least, we are going to draw the raffle winner for the Best Feeling Ever t-shirt. So let's do it. All right. I'll see you guys back here in just a quick second. All right. All right, Lexi, thank you so much again for that. Can you just, it's the name of it is Stay Wild, right?
Yeah.
Can you just tell me the author one more time?
M-S-M-O-E-M.
M-O-E-M?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me 1 sec to write that. I really love that poem.
Me too.
M-S-M-O-E-M, right?
Yeah,
So comfortable.
I am.
All right, sorry for the delay. All right, we only got one more part, just our closing ceremony, guys. You ready? You ready, Lexi?
Awesome.
Ready to bring it all home? Yeah?
Yes.
All right, let's do it then. All right. Closing ceremony. Okay. All right, everyone. Well, this is it. We have finally reached our closing ceremony for our first ever COVID-19 fundraiser event benefiting Doctors Without Borders. So, as we close things up, I just want to say one more time a huge, huge thank you to everyone who participated in the stream in any way or just helped us plan it. I think that for our first ever fundraiser stream, this is our first time doing anything like this. I think that this was really quite successful. We definitely had a lot of fun. We got a lot of good vibes flowing. We raised a bunch of money for Doctors Without Borders. We raised some awareness for what they're doing, I think. And I think it was just a great way of bringing the community together around a really positive cause. Now, there's lots more we could do from here. So as we've been saying, this is only the beginning. We definitely will be doing more events like this one very, very soon. So probably want to do another stream like this, even bigger and better next time. I want to say before the end of 2020, so maybe sometime around the end of the year. So stay tuned for that. More info coming soon. But for now, let's just check out what we got here. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who was in the talent show. Kevin, Phil, Hannah, myself. Thank you all so much for your participation in the talent show. Then we got our challenge stream, which turns into a snack time stream, eating snack on stream. So if you haven't checked that out yet, definitely watch that. And then we got our yoga and meditation stream, so be sure to check out those videos and those little exercises we did. And tonight we started with our motivational speaking stream, and Lexi here did an absolutely beautiful job giving a motivational speech, and so did Phil. So thank you again so much for that, Lexi. We played a couple of fun games of Scriblio during our gaming stream, and last but certainly not least, Lexi and I each read a beautiful poem. I read In the Time of Pandemic by Kitty O'Meary, and Lexi read Stay Wild by MS Mome. So awesome weekend. Thank you all so much. Sorry again about the technical difficulties we had tonight, but that always kind of happens sometimes. So we got to keep moving forward, right? Because we are strong together and we will make it through anything. Alrighty then. Before we take a look at our final total for donations, I just want to show a couple more Doctors Without Borders videos. But first, there actually is one more donation that needs to be made. And I right now am going to make a quick donation. So that is going to affect the total. So I won't announce the total until after the video, so you guys can kind of think what it might be. Remember, our goal was $400, and when last we checked it, it was $189. So yeah. Hang tight. Give me 1 minute to do that. Lexi, I'm not sharing my screen, right?
No, you're not.
Okay, perfect. Just making sure. So if you will just give me 1 second to do that, I will do that. And then, yeah. So Lexi, what was your favorite part of tonight?
Honestly, this was so fun. I really enjoyed hearing Phil and your motivational speaking. And it really gave me positive vibes.
Well, Lexi, your motivational speech gave us positive vibes. So we couldn't have done it without you. Especially, that motivational Q&A we did at the beginning. That wasn't even planned, but that was, I think one of my favorite parts.
That was really great.
Wasn't that great? I think we got a lot of ideas down. I think we bounced a lot of great ideas off of each other.
I think so too. Yeah, and hopefully everyone that watched takes at least one thing away from tonight and can apply that to their life, because that's the goal.
You know it. All right. So we're going to go donate. And this is what we're going to do. I'm just going to turn my video off really, really quickly. just security reasons. I'll be back, don't you worry. So Lexi, what else you got going on? Got any other words for the viewers?
Hopefully everyone is staying safe and positive. It's the most important thing right now. It's hard, but I think everyone is like almost living the same life. So we're all in this together, and it's temporary. So we'll look back at this one day when we're old and say, wow, we lived through a pandemic. And
You are absolutely correct about that.
That's going to be crazy to say.
Yeah, honestly though, you are so right about that. Can you imagine the questions that people are going to be asking about the pandemic and everything?
Yeah. We're going to be like, we had to wear masks.
Yeah, imagine the pictures that kids are going to be seeing, right? Of
it's like
everyone wearing masks.
This happened actually, I think in the 70s or something. My mom was telling me they did bomb drills.
Oh yeah.
Where everyone would out of nowhere have to just duck and cover, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I think my mom had to do those too.
So that was the thing. And then, time goes by and the world goes on. So I think that's something to look forward to. It won't last forever, even though it feels like forever.
I think you're absolutely right about that, Lexi. All right, I am just about done giving my donation.
That's awesome, Adam.
And then we will check out the total. All right. So thank you all again so much for your patience. Lexi, you especially for yours, because you're just amazing.
That's annoying. You're amazing, Adam. This movement is very important.
All right. Okay, let's do this then. Where am I? Here I am. Okay. So yeah, sorry for the black screen on Instagram, but just want to make sure everything stays secure. All right, so now let's finish out our closing ceremony. Let's take another quick look at a couple videos real quick. So give me 1 sec for that. All right. All right, I got a good one to end off on. All right, let's do this one now. All right, Lexi, you can see that, right?
Yes.
And hear it. So this is a quick little video about how Doctors Without Borders is helping to support nursing homes, specifically in Michigan, but I think this applies to like a lot of places. So just about a minute and a half. So check it out.
I'm Dr. Buffy Lloyd Creechy. They call me Dr. Buffy, the COVID Slayer. And I have been working with MSF. I'm Dr. Buffy Lloyd Creechy. They call me Dr. Buffy, the COVID Slayer. And I have been working with MSF supporting nursing homes, specifically in the Detroit, Michigan area. COVID, it brought a lot of fear. There was a lot of staff turnover immediately with the staff leaving and really just not knowing how to properly prepare and what they really needed to actually mitigate or decrease the spread of this infection. Nursing homes in particular have been very hard hit. They didn't have the proper resources that they needed to combat this virus. So it's like sending out somebody to put out a fire without their fire hose. They had no fire hose. They had no way of actually being able to mitigate this infection. They were pretty much left as standing ducks. What's different about what MSF is doing is we're actually going into the facilities where we're going on site. We're spending time with the people. Coming in and saying, we're not just going to give you this assessment of what you need to do, we're going to help you implement it.
All right. Did you think that that was a good video?
Awesome.
Really, really inspiring. So now we're just going to watch one more quick video just to kind of end things off. Does that sound good?
Awesome.
All right. I'm going to watch this one. Thanking all health workers on World Patient Safety Day because, you know, we want to say thank you. Huge shout out to all of the essential workers, all of the medical workers out there. You are all amazing. You're all rock stars. We cannot put into words how much we appreciate all that you do for us. Isn't that right, Lexi? Like, send all your love to all the essential workers out there.
Yes,
especially
thank
all the
you
doctors.
so much to the essential workers. You are essential.
You are essential. We love you so much. And this whole stream, of course, is dedicated to all of you. This video is dedicated to you. So check this out. Check this out. It's a quick little video. All right.
Very informative.
That was very inspiring, right? So, you know, so I'll give a huge shout out to those essential workers one more time, say a huge thank you. All right, and with that, it is kind of time for the moment we've all been waiting for. So, or one of them at least. So right now we are going to look at our total funds raised for the whole stream. So you ready, Lexi?
Can't wait.
Oh yeah. It's right here. Okay, great. All right. So I'll share my screen once I have it up. Remember, you can still donate. We're going to leave this open. So, you can still donate. All right. Remember, our goal was $400. So let's see what we're up to now. You all ready?
Woo!
We have raised a total of, this is it, $245. So we didn't quite make it to our goal, but you know what? That is totally okay, because look at that. We raised $245 for our first ever charity stream for Doctors Without Borders. All of that money is going to go to save lives in different parts of the world. So I think that that's really awesome, and we could not have done it without you. You are all amazing, and that might not seem like that much money, or it might, but it's something, and it will really help to save lives. It will really help out a lot. So I cannot thank you all enough for helping out with that. Really, you all are amazing. Just let me pick something up.
Awesome.
All right. So before we say goodnight, I know that there's one last thing that I think a lot of you out there watching will have been very, very excited for. And that is, we are finally drawing the raffle for the Best Feeling Ever t-shirt. So as a reminder, the person who donates the most amount of money before the event started won the Best Feeling Ever prize pack. So again, as we announced during our opening ceremony, that prize pack is going to my amazing Aunt Karen, who donated $100. So yeah, but don't worry, that's not all. Everyone else who donated still has a chance to win the t-shirt. So let's see. So here's how we're going to do this. So it's going to be randomly, of course. So let's see. Since my Aunt Karen won the prize pack, she's not going to also win the t-shirt as well, because the prize pack may or may not already include the t-shirt. But, since she already got a prize anyway, we wanted to make sure more people get a chance. So obviously I'm not going to include myself in the raffle because I got one right here already. And unfortunately, I can't include this anonymous donor because I don't really have a way of tracking them down. So I apologize to Anonymous. Well, okay. I'll tell you what. I want to be fair about this. So here's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to include Anonymous in the raffle drawing, and whoever you are, Anonymous, if you're watching this, and just by some chance, if your name does get called and you're watching this, contact me and let me know. If your name does get called, I'm still going to pick another person, and they are going to get a t-shirt. But I don't want to leave you out, So contact me privately if you see this, and I'll get you something really special. Just show me some proof that you're that donor, this anonymous one, and I'll get you something special. So got to be fair, right? So it is down to Ariana Keating, Anonymous, Lily Buscarino, and Sean Dunn. All right, so are we ready to randomly generate a name? So you ready, Lexi?
Ready.
All right, let me stop share. Let me just get up a random generator. All right. Do we want to do like a wheel spinning type thing, or do we want to just like have the name pop up? What do you think would be more fun, Lexi?
Maybe the wheel spin.
All right. So you want to do wheel of names?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do it then. Um, all right. So I'll share my screen again in just a sec after I test this. This is so exciting.
Woo!
Just let me test this a few times. Cool. All right, I'm just making it nice and exciting. All right. Sorry for the delay, Lexi.
Don't worry.
I know it's getting late. I won't keep you too much longer, I promise.
Don't worry.
You're the best, you know that?
It's my pleasure.
You honestly are, though.
This is honestly really good vibes. I'm excited to see who wins.
You're really good vibes.
Thanks, Adam. You too.
Oh, oops. One thing I have to fix real quick. Sorry for the delay. Just keeping you all in suspense, you know?
So suspenseful.
Okay. This is it. This is the moment we've all been waiting for.
Woo!
Are you ready, Lexi?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's give it a spin. Who's it gonna be? Oh, wow, it's the anonymous person. Lexi, it happened. The anonymous person won.
Oh
So, all right, we are going to do another spin. But again, like I said before, so whoever that anonymous donor is who donated $26.50 on October 6th. I don't know who you are, but whoever you are a winner. So if you're watching this, contact me. Contact us at Best Feeling Ever. And if you could just like provide a screenshot or something of the receipt, not with personal information or anything, but just like show us that you did make that donation, we will get you a very special Best Feeling Ever prize. You deserve it. But for now, we are going to just give it one more spin. You ready, Lexi?
Awesome.
Let's see who gets it this time. If that was like literally one like pixel over, would have been Lily. That's crazy. Sorry, Lily. I promise to feel a break. We're gonna go again.
Wow.
That's awesome. All right, so Ariana, you were actually our first donor. You are amazing. You totally deserve this Best Feeling Ever t-shirt. So we will get that to you very, very soon. Thank you so much again. All right, guys. I think that is just about it. So that brings to a close our first ever COVID-19 relief charity stream. We raised $245 for Doctors Without Borders, and we had a great time doing it. We really did. So again, a huge thank you to everyone who helped with the stream, everyone who helped plan it, everyone who participated, just everyone who came out and made it such a great time. Yeah, we had tons and tons of fun, and we are just so excited to do something like this again very, very soon in the very near future. So stay tuned for lots more updates on that, and as always, stay tuned for more updates on everything Best Feeling Ever. So yeah, this was awesome, and of course, just bringing it all together. I want to say one more huge shout out and huge thank you to Doctors Without Borders for all of the amazing work you're doing to provide relief and save lives from this pandemic all around the world. I know that with you on our team, we will beat COVID-19 before we know it. So just thank you for all that you do. You go above and beyond. You are true heroes. And that goes to all the doctors, all the medical professionals, and just all the essential workers out there. We love you. We appreciate you. We got your back so much. You are amazing. Let us know if you ever need anything. All right, guys. So let's see. Lexi, do you have any last minute words for our audience? Any final things?
Thank you so much for letting me participate in this, and I hope everyone has a beautiful week.
Thank you so much, Lexi. Thank you for participating in this. All right. Well, that will wrap up streaming for COVID-19 relief. We will see you all very, very soon. Hope to see you at some Zoom meetings, possibly this week. Till then, always, be kind and loving to yourselves and to others. And we will see you all really, really soon. Sending you so much love, lots of hugs, lots of good vibes. Keep taking care of yourself. Stay healthy, stay well, try to just make a difference in the world. And remember, we're all in this together, and we will make it through this together. All right, everyone. Everyone on Instagram, we're going to say goodnight right now. So say goodnight to Instagram.
Good night.
Thanks again for checking us out. All right.
That was awesome.
Thank you, Lexi. So we got Instagram. I'm just going to put this one more IGTV video up on Instagram. Then we're going to say goodnight to YouTube and Facebook. And then Lexi, after that, I'll say goodnight to you because you are amazing. You deserve to get some rest. I feel I like feel bad. I feel like I took up so much of your time.
Don't feel bad. I was doing nothing anyways.
Well, I think this was more fun than doing nothing, right?
Totally.
I really appreciate you so much.
Of course. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Just let me so let me get the right frame for this.
Awesome.
To everyone in our audience, just another huge thank you again for everything. Remember, these streams will stay up live on not live. These streams will stay up in their entirety on Facebook and on YouTube, so feel free to check them out at any time. Check out some highlights on demand on our Instagram account, our IGTV at Best Feeling Ever Movement. And yeah, relive the memories. Stream so successful.
That's amazing.
You are amazing. All right. So that is now up on Instagram. It's all there. And yeah, all right. So then wait, let's just make sure it's up. There it is. All right, so then let's just lastly say goodnight to YouTube. We're gonna end our YouTube stream now. So good night, YouTube. Thank you so much to everyone who watched. Thank you for just being amazing as always, and we love you. See you soon.
Thank you, YouTube. Bye-bye.
Good night. We will be back with another live stream really soon. All right. Good night, YouTube. End stream. Wait, just let me put in the chat something.
No worries.
Okay. End stream. Wait, I just want to see how many people were watching. So I'm sorry, give me 1 minute.
Don't be sorry.
Are you doing anything else fun for the rest of your night, Lexi?
Probably just gonna have something to eat.
Yeah, you deserve to. You always work so hard, I feel like.
Not really.
I think you do. All right. Good night, YouTube. Say good night to YouTube.
Good night, YouTube.
Good night. See you soon.
See you.